August, it consumes the link, so the text at the link and type for experience, right? So that's the thing, the area, the train, see, this is a train tank, this way, and this is for that space. Put that say, as you see, I do not, going to see, that's it, as you can see, and I got this up for that there's a link, direct, that's other than the strings, but this is a direct thing, it's because I did a clip and it does need that thing, the uh, the it takes but that's like said that designed to the right broadcast to play the things like for the it takes but it did like 6 decks, but then I think probably like for that that I think it's a day, so but yeah, I think things like that. There's like a insane because it's like because that takes a thing that face. So really to do that, I have to take closely that things currents, but after that thing that do that. Like, you really have to fix things sometimes, but they certain things a day to say take. It is well I got the right. It's that's going to that sense, right? That's because I think because I was anything that I done the things and state. Yes. Take that killing. I let the die get the history the things. Get something that I can get that detected. But also I got the killing. So get the eye for going outside. And so that's how to get actually killing. Outside. Not going I do like that actually that's that thing that 26. Right? So I think that the good thing, and that's good for like in the times like take the game that that thing the thing and in the game because something that thing like this great or that and that's why I program so it's great to see this great again and actually but that ain't something that's straight, but it's gonna go into the lyrics, going to strangely, if that second get, second get, hey, so, okay, sorry for like the thing that's like things I can see, but yeah, I can see that thing, but yeah, so I can think, so thinking, hey, ain't the grand safe. Right, so that's the experience. But then I have for it's okay that the guy that I did them. But all that says it to take the wrong. So I got the gatherings as you can see. So I got voice using the can see. I can see because the recording can see. And so I got the music. I got and good that they could say that I can then have the translation. You say that things like I can have the consent, I can like the consent, like this like saying I can take the name and I can something and accessing and the saying. It thinks the next song. And the same things the things.
Denied.
Yeah. So kind of that. I actually like the time. So let's try to get that right. Yeah, I want to next thing. Thanks, that is like the strings. String. But anyway, sounds like so I think that thing whole everything is content. So get the like for a second. Train to the ring. So this things wrong. So okay rings I can go like holes and connects to get the things like to right. Your tape goes they get the elixir goes like two holes, right? So you got rank and then tape. So the as you can see I have like and rather is pretty right but I get the letters and things designs there's a like things see but those guys are at the things like connects to the sync firing but to X-ray the things the access the things something the designs like they got for the let's say that there's like the take survey extra track thing great I think that the next site it's right at the X66 there's like that next the thing and I really see that I was like that that's but that thing and that covers and things like covered the design and things for that actions. And then I can get the train to things in. And I can say those things. And get things. So I can say, so this thing can go like get things 16 and from around. It's good because as I go on, to have a day say anything. What's the point? Because we're going to say so that's so they don't. But anyway, right, we got effects. Probably not the music, not the music that right, but it's done. And okay, going. Alright, let's see. Be wrong. This should be something. Secrets. God damn it, it's easy. Turn down, that for tone. Yeah. I think that consent is like fucking thing. So program. Don't get the explain. Look, the migraines. It doesn't like attack things. It doesn't click against outside things. And then the killings, the killings, let's say, doesn't go to things. Latin, and things. Yeah, like Latin and truth. So those are going, and both had the extraterrestrial to realize that the something they can see and for that as like something. So don't. So that's great. Sure, well, okay, fine, critics at constraints, so I could that right. That free dates. But that is not going big age. But I've got the other guy at the data set, and then it gets to the direction. These are the set like cables I so that things on. And so that it's interesting because I have two cables. Well, one of them is the electriphone, it thinks the electriphone doesn't rate, so that's like the guy could say doesn't rate the cable. But I had a but yeah, the other things that it did say like the lights, like anti X, they go to the home. And that goes up to the next side. Try to I got things that's up. I'll tell you something. This thing's that 5, 6, and 8. That. This can say going straight to that can say to What that change? That thing. Okay, well, I can't say that. So yeah, I got going to 78. So let's kick the right. So I got microphone, going figure outs, figure out strings. So and something that's going on. Get the zone. And also is going to take, also going okay, like straight, yeah, it does have strength, so again, the lyrics to the website that's staying out. It does go to the lyrics, and so yeah, so I got yeah, so the thing with the things that is going to yeah, it's gonna go to from yeah. So I think that's it. So yeah, so I got that thing. So you got that. So I got that thing. So I got music. That see, and see. So I think that is fully right. Okay. The cadence. But guys, I think guys like good Gary. I guys ain't. Try rank. Create. Subscribe. Below. And the things. Actually, I like that the screen. You guys are good there, that edit shape, and because I think I really got the xylophone, and put the directions wrong, because then, but I don't think the end, and okay, I agree. Because that's his own, that's good, I tell you, the cycle right, but at that point, I didn't accept that sticking on the right home, the right earrings. But, this is like, alright, got straight rank. Okay, discount. That's the font scan, the text thing. And trade the music. So this is like before I was wondering what whole thing get that thing is the other thing, because I was looking at games how to get back to that thing. and then like the gates and things. I don't like to portray music alone. I don't like that apply at the same time with things like I could get back to that certain things. I don't like I can try that to do that. So that's it. Things can't thanks I think again to life. But I can't think again. But I like this story anyway. So I'll try. But that's down for like consequences or anything. I think do something strange like programming something like I don't know like something like so things down and then I think something can get trained so it's strange again something like I think again I think that like something I think I can't think some program like the ranks because like that seems like ranks are like all the guys. Like the ranks like the state trains, right? The things like the yesterday, freelance at the tank that the steering at the text things. So I can click things. There's that good things, good acceptance, I think, and back to the exchange, things like putting things like good updates. But I'm not that strong, okay, like, it's scary. So I can use it as things like, training headphones. Photography. Later, I get things. Figure out how to get the great. I know how to do it, but really, that's something I have to figure out, really. That's alright. But, yeah, I was gonna go that point, I did the text, but I can't get a feeling because I was gonna take that just like that free. So, I'll have to get rid of those. I'll probably have to right because I don't want to be like guy, like on strike. I tried to get the egg strike. I'm probably gonna try the to get things trying, so it's gonna be hopefully then being something that I could think to strike strength again. Because but that I was gonna go that two games with the thing. But I was like I tried to get that strength with the first again as I can I couldn't. So that is probably like Nixon. But anyways, once again, also, I think I probably that's so there's a that the yesterday, and I realized that thanks. I was going to two rights. That is the rocket. The other is the dagger. And I was like, Alright, plugin contain if it doesn't plugin account that's wrong. That's wrong. So I was paying the things, but I got the lines and other things, the things. So parents, I got the things pants. I get things can't out, but I had the guy putting lights at the lights, the lights. So I'm trying to create the websites, pick the date and say it, also that time, for the truth. And I like the fact that the icon doesn't get the things for the links. I have like credit thing on friends. I think that I can do the second next gonna do it and comments today very I get the link the date safe and I get the link. But that's kind of exactly that's the guy that I like the text I get the things right. So you guys can get that. I like that as well. I think start frame and 26. Alright guys. Okay. So I think that that goes like that. It goes ain't. Okay, okay. Don't get on. But the second. And then okay. That's like the probably gonna talk, but can't get anything. Right, it's going to as well. And thanks for playing. Okay, guys. That's it, I think.